Hi friends, happy Wednesday. I am excited to be back with you guys. Took a little bit of a break while we were on vacation. Didn't really post a whole lot except for some sunset pictures from Gold Beach, but we were just trying to be present in the moment with our family as we spent some time with them. We don't get to see them very often, and so it was just really, really nice to just relax and not worry about anything, just hang out with them. And so that was just super special. The boys got to make some good memories together. As I said, it was my husband's brother and his wife that joined us over there, and the boys don't get to see each other very often. And so it was really, really great for all four of us to just get to hang out and spend time together. We did some sightseeing. We did a lot of relaxing, spending time in the hot tub, incredible sunsets the entire weekend that we were there. Just really getting to spend some good quality time together. So that was super nice. So anyway, I've got an incredible devotion for you guys today, plus a little surprise at the end. Just now starting to get back into YouTube after, as I said, taking a little bit of a break. I needed a break. YouTube has been a lot over the last 3 years, and I really just needed a disconnect and take a break. And so I did. I feel refreshed. I feel excited, and we are ready to get into all kinds of fall projects. I can't wait to do that. We still need to go to the farm and get some corn. I did find out they still have corn, so I need to go out there and get some of that so we can get some corn packaged up in our freezer. But that's not today's video. Today's video is our devotion, and we're using our 3-minute devotion for women that my sweet friend Nicole from Lazy Creek Homestead sent me. And this morning's devotion I just thought was amazing. I was just so encouraged when I read this one, and I hope this devotion will be a little bit of encouragement for you guys as well. This is a subject that I have heard a lot of people talk about, and there's a lot of different viewpoints on this. So let's read the devotion, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. And then, as I said, I have a little surprise for you guys at the end. So this devotion today is on perfect prayers. And it comes out of the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 9. And it says, this then is how we should pray. And we talked a little bit ago about the Lord's Prayer and how that is the structure of how we as Christians should pray to him. And we are praying for his will to be done. And we're praying for specific things to happen. So in this devotion, we're talking about the perfect prayer. And is there such a thing as a perfect prayer? How many messages have you heard or in prayer? Have you come away thinking, did you hear how eloquently they prayed, how spiritual they sounded? No wonder God answers their prayers. Sometimes we take the straightforward and uncomplicated sides of prayer, the simple give and take of talking with God, and in turn and into something hard. How many times have we made it into a mere religious exercise performed best by the holy elite, rather than what it really is, a conversation with our God, our Father? Just pour our heart out to God, share how your day went, tell him your dreams, ask him to search you and reveal areas of compromise, thank him for your lunch, plead for your kids' well-being, complain about your car. Just talk with him. Don't worry how impressive or unimpressive you sound. Talk with God while you're doing your dishes, driving the car, folding laundry, eating lunch, or kneeling by your bed. Whenever, wherever, however, and whatever, tell him he cares. Don't allow this day to slip away without talking to your Father. No perfection required. And that was a subject that I'd heard a lot of people talk about. And growing up, I was around some people that were just incredible in their prayer life. And I thought, I could never have a prayer life like that. God's not going to hear my prayers. My prayers are so simple. They are so, I guess, like unadorned or whatever. And it doesn't matter. He doesn't care what we sound like. What he cares is that we talk to him. What he cares is that we use the voice he's given us and to come to him, whether we are praying for our children, we're praying for our marriages, we're praying for our schools, we're praying for our leaders, we're praying for provisions, we're praying for all these things. He doesn't care what we sound like. It's the act that we are coming to him and we are praying. We are talking to him. I have some of my best conversations with God in 2 separate places. One of them is in the car when I'm driving. I do a lot of praying while I drive. And the other one is I have a lot of conversations with God when I'm in the shower. I don't know why, but I just do. And I don't know if it is just that you're in a completely vulnerable position And all of a sudden, here you are, and something comes over you, and you just feel the need to pray. And that is where it seems to be with me. I have conversations with him all day long when I'm just cleaning the house, when I'm doing laundry, when I'm, cooking stuff, all those things. I have incredible conversations with him. And I just want to encourage you that even if you don't have all of the perfect words, or you don't think your prayer sounds like somebody else's, he doesn't want it to sound like somebody else's. He wants your prayer to sound like you. He's made each of us uniquely. He's made each of us with our own personalities, with our own styles, with our own everything. And he wants our prayers to sound like us, the person he made us to be. And that is something that is just so important. And I hope that we all remember that when we come to the Lord in prayer, come to him genuinely sounding like yourself and not trying to sound like this person at church that is just such an incredible prayer warrior, and you think, I can never sound that way. There's a scripture in the Bible where Jesus talks about the Pharisees, and when they come and with all their eloquent words and their big prayers and all of those things, that does not make their prayers any more heard. He hears every single prayer, no matter how simple the prayers are, he still hears every single one of those. And that to me is incredible, that I can just say something simple, Lord help me, or something simple, God protect my son. Little tiny things like that. He still hears those things. You don't have to have a long list of magical words. You just need to talk to him. And that's the incredible thing. So I hope you guys will take this as an encouragement. I hope you guys will remember when you're praying to pray to him and just pray to our Father in heaven, and pray in the voice that he's giving you, and he will give you the words. And we don't always have to speak everything out either. This is something else that I've learned about prayer, is we don't always have to speak every single thing out. He knows what's in here. He literally knows what's in our heart and what's in our mind. And there are times where I'm just like, Lord, I don't have the words. I don't know how to pray for this. This is what I want to pray for, but I don't know how to pray for it. And he knows exactly what I'm talking about. So it doesn't have to be perfect. So, friends, find that quiet time. Pray when you're driving, pray when you're cooking, pray when you're doing everything, and just pray and just talk to him. He loves to hear from us. So now on for the surprise. So as you guys know, I do a Thursday morning Bible study. My Bible study leader had the opportunity to go to Israel a couple of years ago over the summertime. She was gone for, I believe it was about 3 weeks. She was over there. She had an incredible time with some of the ladies from our church. They got to visit so many places and see so many things, and it was just an incredible time for her to get to be there. I don't fly, I don't want to fly, and so I probably will never make it to Israel. So if I have to live vicariously through everybody else. But a couple weeks ago, when I got over to her house for Bible study on Thursday morning, she had just received a package, and she was sharing with me and some other ladies in our Bible study about this subscription box. I don't do subscriptions. We do our Good Chop. I guess you could call it a subscription. I don't do any of the health and beauty subscription things, or what. I just don't want to waste my money. I don't need all of those things, so I just don't do those. But this box that she gets once a month is directly from Israel. It is full of products from Israel, from local artisans in Israel. And I just thought this was so incredible. And I thought, what a great way to support the local artisans in Israel and to get to try some fun things. So when we got back from vacation, this box was sitting on my porch waiting for me. And I was so excited. So I thought we would unbox it together today. You guys can see my very first Israel box that I got. I'm going to be getting these once a month. I don't know how long I'm going to continue this. We'll see how it goes. It's like $49 a month for the box. And it's just something fun that I'm excited to try some new products, especially going into the holiday season. This is going to be great. And so we're going to open this. I did go ahead and cut the tape on the box already. So this is the company right here that produces these boxes. And So I'm just gonna get this box opened really quick. They come really, really beautifully packaged. This is what is on the top of it. And they are just loaded with a bunch of stuff. So I removed that paper. This is what the inside of the box looks like now. There is a booklet that looks like it says Bound Together, the 4 species. Not sure what this is, so let's take a look real quick. I love how everything is packaged in this. I just think it is so cool to get to see a lot of these things that are directly from Israel. I mean, this is just so cool to get to see this. So let's see what this book is real quick. All right. Okay, so this looks like it's showing a lot of the market. It's showing like a lot of the herbs and some of the vegetables and things that they have there. Just a lot of things about their culture. So that's going to be really cool to read. Prayer in Motion. The Joy That Precedes Prayer. This is just going to be super cool to read this. So I will read this a little bit more and I will update you guys maybe next week during our devotion time and let you know what that book is all about. So there is some beautiful little handmade cards. These are blank cards on the inside. So these, you can write whatever you choose to in these. Looks like there's a couple different pictures. So they're totally empty inside. So there is this one. There is this one. Looks like you get 4 of these cards. There's this one. And there is this one. So those are going to be super fun. I don't do a lot of cards anymore, but there are occasions when I do want to drop somebody a card. So that'll be super fun to have one that is handmade from Israel. That's going to be super exciting. All right. Oh my word. Okay. So I removed the plastic or the paper, and this is what the inside of my box looks like. So there are, let's see. Oh wow, some pure honey from Israel. How exciting is that? That is going to be super fun. Hubby and I are really into honey right now. There are some soaps. This one is a lemon soap. So that is going to be super exciting. Oh wow, these are handmade soaps. It smells incredible. What is this one? This one is myrtle. Oh wow, that smells really good too. I love that these are handmade soaps made with super clean ingredients on the back of it. Let's see, what is this here? We've got, oh, we have some caramelized almonds. Those look incredible. How fun is that? So her box that she got, the one that I saw she got was the one before this one. And it was just loaded with so many fun things. All right, let's see what else is in here. We have, oh, some hand cream. This is some, they call it day cream. That'll be super fun. All right, a couple more things in here. You actually get quite a bit for $49. You actually get quite a bit of stuff. Here is some dates. Hubby will like those. I think they're just packaged like this. So there's some delicious dates. We'll find a fun recipe for those. That'll be super exciting. Okay, let's see if I can get this put back together. Let's see, what is this? Chocolate coated oat squares. How interesting is that? Let's see if they're in a package where we can look at them. Oh, there we go. Those look pretty tasty. Those will be fun to try. And last but not least, well, the last thing that's in here. This one box just wants to fight me, and I don't know why, but it does. All right, last but not least, it is a bottle of grapefruit liqueur. How fun is that? These are going to be so fun. I bet that grapefruit liqueur would make a delicious salad dressing. I think would be fantastic. And then this one right here is from Israel with Love, and it talks about the 4 species. That tells you about who the honey producers are. So here's a list of all of the artisans that produced all of the things in the boxes. So you get to know a little bit about each one of them, which is super fun. So yeah, that'll be super exciting. So as we go through our box and we use these things or we taste them together, I will bring you guys along with me and let you guys kind of know what we're sampling and who the artisan was from Israel and what I know about them from, sorry about that, reading the book. And so I just thought that would be super fun. So be looking forward to some fun things there, either taste testing with hubby or using the product in a recipe or something like that. And so that should be exciting. So anyway, friends, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thanks so much for being patient as we stepped away for a few days and just had some really fun and relaxing family time together. We really enjoyed ourselves, and I appreciate you guys being patient with us as we did that. So anyway, friends, I hope you guys enjoyed this devotion. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me open my my first Israel box. And if you guys are interested, not necessary, but if you are interested, I will leave a link in the description box for that company, for the Israel subscription boxes, if you're interested in checking those out, or if you're interested in giving somebody a gift. It would be a fun little gift to give them. So I will leave that link in the description box for you guys as well. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm super excited. We're into September. My favorite time of year is fall, so all of the Burr months are my favorites. And so I'm excited about all the fun cooking things we've got coming up. And so friends, we will talk to you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Don't forget to get out there and pray. Don't worry about what your words are. Just open up your heart and pray and tell God what's on your heart. And he loves to hear that. So we'll talk to you guys in the next video. Have a great day, and God bless.